Hi, it's been so long since I've sat down and done one of these, and I've never done one on this channel, but I figured today's Halloween, and despite the blizzard outside, we're still dressing up and doing the lights on for trick-or-treating. It's supposed to stop snowing at like 4. It's 3 now, and it looks just wet and like rainy and gross. This year I have made a costume, sort of. I bought some dresses at Forever 21. It was BOGO, and I bought 2 of the same fucking thing so I can turn one into a pattern and keep one to use for bullshit. Anyway, beside the point, I was like, I've been playing so much Baldur's Gate 3, and do you know what I want to do? I want to be my tab. So I'm an elf this year, even though for like my last 5 playthroughs, I've been a drow. I'm not a body paint person, and also that's entirely too much effort for Halloween. Anyway, so I put on my base and my contour. I will show you what I used, I guess. I use this guy as a primer, the Wet n Wild Impossible primer base thing. I have fucking huge massive pores that make me feel disgusted when I see them, but this thing helps, I think. And then I have the REM concealer from Miss Ariana Grande. I've listened to like one of her songs and it was fine. But her concealer, the guy at Ulta was like, this works for pale people, and I was like, I guess so, and I've been using it ever since, and I think I like it. I don't know, I think it also maybe gave me a rash on my eye the first time I used it, but I use it, it works. And then my foundation, the Misha Perfect Coverage BB in shade number 13. It's really yellow. I'm really yellow. I'm a jaundice baby. But I find that, like, because this is so like light and I use entirely too much of this, they mix together and it works. And if it's not working, just don't tell me because I'll cry. Anyway, and then I use this for contour, which I don't even think you can see that I contour at all. It's a really ancient grease paint that I got from Amazon to do freckles with, but now it's my contour, so we all live with it. Anyway, moving on. As you can see, I am wearing a wig because I hate my natural hair. I know some of you get me, I know some of you understand, and some of you don't, and that's okay too. So I'm just using this e.l.f. blush. I don't know the shade, but this is the blush I always use. I'm not changing up my makeup too much for right now because I don't want to. And I feel like, oh, it's winter. It's wintry. I have been playing so much Baldur's Gate. It's not funny. It's not okay. It took over my life. It ruined my life like One Piece ruined my life. But I feel like it's worse because I pick bad things when I start liking something new. Like, when I start liking something new, it's like, okay, I love this thing, and it's like perfectly fine, everything's good. I'm like, I like Shadowheart. Shadowheart's great. No, I like Halcyon. Halcyon's great. And then, like, my first Dirge playthrough, I'm like, you know who's really awesome? Gortash. Gortash is my favorite. And now I'm obsessed and I can't make good decisions. Halcyon's still the best companion, though. And no one can tell me I'm wrong. And no one gets to say anything about the bear thing. I know I wear entirely too much blush, but that's just how I like it. And then I just bring it up there a little bit. My dog is running around on the floor looking for a way to escape, but I shut the door. I always put the blush on before I put on eye makeup. Look at that. There's a little heart of too much blush on my hand. I was gonna do something so cool. I was like, I'll do scales. It'll be so pretty. And I might still do scales and it might still be so pretty. I did bring up a pack of sequins to conceivably glue onto my face, But that does also seem like entirely too much effort. I did a makeup tutorial for Diamond from Hoseki no Kuni once when I was doing like amino shorts, animo shorts. I don't know what that little app was called, but it was terrible. And I did like what's it called? Like iridescent flakies and glued them all to my face to make it look like she was like broken. And that was so annoying to get off. And I don't like the sensation of eyelash glue on my skin. Like on my eyelids, it's fine, that's where it goes. But on my skin, oh my god, no. I thought, like, okay, this is like, it feels like a weird place to like put this, but also, I don't know, I wanted to do something fun. I haven't been posting art because everything I draw, I'm just like, I'll just draw OC and Canon. Because I am one of those terribly cringy people. I think I should do something more interesting. My costume is really blue. It's like this shade of blue. I've done blue eyeshadow before, and it gives, I don't like it. Well, I don't know. Whenever I play Baldur's Gate, I always have extreme metallic gold eyeshadow on my characters because it's fun. So I feel like maybe I should like take some of the yellows or like take some of the gold. And my costume does have like a lot of like gold bits, so I feel like that could be fun. I'm just nervous because it's not what I usually do. But whatever, it's Halloween. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. I should use my hand mirror. I usually do. I totally missed the crease. It's like the first time I've ever used a hand mirror for something like this. I forgot to put down like a base color so that it'll blend. Oh well. If you make a mistake on one side with makeup, you should do it on the other side. Wouldn't it be so nice if the symmetry tool from Procreate was real for my face? I love symmetrical things. If you haven't noticed, by the way, I abuse the symmetry tool in Procreate. Like, absolutely, horrifically abuse it. We're never breaking up because I won't let the symmetry tool break up with me. It's just not gonna happen. I was just scribble it off on my wrist when I'm done. And then I'm just gonna take my finger in the yellow and hope that it goes okay. Giving Bumblebee. Maybe I shouldn't do black eyeliner, but you know what I'm gonna do? Black eyeliner. I will take like a gold, like actually gold eyeshadow and put it on there. I would use a glitter shadow, but last time I used like a glitter, I got it in my eye and scratched my cornea. And it was awful. I had to go to the what's it called, like urgent care in the middle of an anime convention, and I could not cosplay for the rest of the weekend. It was terrible. I had a bad time. Yeah, that was an experience I would not like to relive, so I have been avoiding glitter shadows, and it's actually been like not a horrible thing because it's really helped me not buy new makeup, which is good because I don't wear it that often anymore. I wish I did. I wish I could just, you know, get my shit together and wear it more, but I'm tired. I kind of want to like darken it a bit, and there's some like decent shades in here. Like I could use the orange, or I could use kind of like this burnt orange maybe. Looking kind of muddy. That's okay, I'm gonna fix it. Sometimes I get quiet when I'm focused, but it's okay because I'm usually never that focused. My dad went out earlier today and he was telling me there were lots of accidents because it's like the first like real snow of the year, and so no one knows how to drive anymore. Luckily I don't drive because I'm scared of cars. I feel like I need a slightly darker color. I am going to use a little bit of this burnt orange. All that is fine. I feel like you'll probably see it in like, what changed? Nothing changed. And fair enough. And then I have a gold in here, my ancient ColourPop palette, which is a little bit better. So I'm going to go for that. I feel like these super shiny shades, the best thing to do is just use your finger. This I like because it's just shimmer and it doesn't have any chunky glitters in it. So I'm not going to cut my eyeball again. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that. I definitely have to do something about my eyebrows. And I think I'll try to do like some gold on the lip or something to tie it together. I really need something else like underneath the eye. And that's probably why I'm feeling it's so empty. But I'm kind of one of those people where I'm like, I like my sick blush. Maybe I look sick. I have like a pink, this thing. It's a blush. That's too dark. I'm experimenting on my arm. I took a dark burgundy and put it on there and went, oh, that's ugly. Right there. Right there. And right here. And I think that'll help balance it out a little bit more. If it's just a bit more here. So I'm just feeling like it's missing a punch right on the side. And I'm going to end up putting some blue highlight. So I want it to feel, you know, like really intense. And because the eye is so intense, oh, for a highlighter, which I'm going to take and then just put a little bit in my inner corner. And then like a little underneath the eye too, because that's what I like. And I'll probably mix it a little bit into the middle. That, or I'll take a tiny bit of pink and put it on the middle, just so that there's like a little bit of difference. I like glitter in my art, I like glitter in my makeup. I'm gonna take a little bit of pink from here. Do you see what I'm talking about? These fucking chunky glitters. These don't belong anywhere near eyeballs. They don't. And I know because I put them there and things went terribly wrong. So I'm just taking this pink here and I'm going to put it just in the center of the eyelid, just a tiny bit. It's going to look a little like orangey, coppery. I'm hoping it'll go okay with my costume because, you know, it's blue. But I'm a bitch who loves pink. I want to take this. This is the Space Baby highlighter. I don't know if they still make these anymore. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and put it in there. I used to be so into like beauty guru drama, and now it's just boring because all the beauty gurus are on TikTok, and there's so much better drama on TikTok. I'm also going to put this on my brow bone. I always dermablade or dermaplate or whatever it's called, where you take the little eyebrow razor and shave your face before I do makeup. And like the night before, not right before, because that is not a good option. But whenever I do that, I for some reason just have this like this stupid urge to fuck with my eyebrows. So I shaved up like part of them, and then I shaved up like some of them, and I was like, yeah, this is fine. I'm not mad about it. I just like enjoy having a slightly different style of eyebrows, but I'm not committed enough to like shave off the whole brow. This I'm not really looking forward to because I don't like putting on eyeliner, to be honest. I just have like a pot liner because I find that I have trouble with other types of eyeliner. And then if I don't want to use this, I'll use, what's it called? Just a black eyeshadow. I try to keep my liner kind of thin. That's just what I like. When I was younger, I used to watch VH1 every morning before school because I really liked watching the music videos, and now I am consistently listening to shit on Spotify, and I find that a lot of the songs that I used to like love the music videos for. I have rediscovered in my old age, and I'm very pleased. I just said I wasn't gonna do that shit. I think what I'll do is I'll take kind of like a clean brush and just blend it out. I know that looks like a little strange, and I might have to put on bottom lashes because I fucked it up so bad. But whatever, it's whatever. I'm not in love with it because it's giving not what I wanted. I always think I look like a fish or a frog when I have my makeup like this. Like a cute fish, a cute frog. I don't know. I think all we really need to do is take this blue, a little blue, and then, well, I usually like to do this, and then I'm gonna take this and just kind of take my little guy and just, I think that looks a little bit better. But probably what I'll do here is just take my little blush and this and just kind of go in, and strange to people, but I just like it. Yeah, I think listen, I really want to do fake eyelashes. I really do. I just also don't. I really don't. Should I give myself like gangster tears, but with like these little nail stickers? I'm not gonna do too much with these. I just want to do a tiny bit of like sparkly. I'm a sparkly person with a sparkly personality. Not really. I barely have any personality, if we're being honest. Okay. What do you think? Good enough. It's not symmetrical, but it's symmetrical in my heart. I'm looking at myself in the camera and I'm going, I have a weird nose. But then I'm like, wait, the only thing I like about me is my nose. Oh no! What do I do? Actually, overall, I'm decently happy with my appearance. It's taken a long time to get there. And then sometimes I'm like, I'm happy. I don't mind the way I look. And then I look in the mirror and then I go, ew, what the fuck? I just need to do mascara now. I had to find it. I use this one. I don't like getting the full-size ones. I don't use it enough to get the full-size ones. This is the Benefit Roller Lash. Do they still make this shit? I guess I'll find out next time I go to buy it. All the big beauty gurus were on the campaigns for this back in the day. And now they're all canceled. Isn't it funny how that works? I'm still just surprised that Jeffree Star lives in, what, Colorado, Utah, with a bunch of yaks? I could not have predicted that. That was on my bingo card for absolutely no year. There's so much that happens on the internet, like even just within the span of a day. Don't you hate it when you hit your nose with mascara and then there's a big black mascara streak on your nose? I think we should just commit, all of us, to making it into a look. I mean, I'm not going to. I don't want to be the one to start the trend because I'm scared. But if someone else does it, I will join you maybe one day. What do you think? I feel like I look like a crazy person. Which I do. Because I am. I just have the elf one. Because I'm lazy and I don't really like to do eyebrows. Why don't I use the hand mirror for the thing that makes me feel like I ruin my life every time I do it? That's good enough. Listen, does anything really match today? No. But I chose that. I did that. It was me. For my lips, I'm gonna walk over there and I'm gonna get my chapstick because I always start with chapstick. I always use this Super Bloom lipstick for literally everything. And I don't like strong lipsticks, so I take my finger and dab it and then put it in the middle of my lips like this. And that tends to work for me. And then I'm going to take just like a little tiny bit of concealer on a clean brush if I can find one, and kind of change the shape of my lips a little. Space Baby. Take it and dab that also in the middle. When I dip in, I'm gonna take it with a new finger because I put that on my eyes sometimes. I know people have been taking like, or well, at one point they were taking like pigments from like makeup and shit and mixing it in to lip glosses, but I heard that was not good to do, so I'm not gonna do it. This is like the old packaging of the So Juicy Plumping Gloss. And then this is the, I don't think this is like a really old Wet n Wild lip gloss. I just like it because it has some blue. Everything else about it I hate. It feels too sticky. It feels like the smell is bad, but it's kind of cool. Now I want to do this. These are some little like elf ear tops, but as you can see, they are a completely different color than me. So I'm just going to take a little bit of foundation, squirt it onto this, and then I'm going to put it onto these guys. I'll just kind of sponge it on. Sorry, I'm not doing this at an angle you can see. Yeah, this is a full coverage foundation, so it's working a lot better. And you can see that's a bit of a better color match. Not exactly, because this is like a different foundation than that, but we're gonna do some other stuff to it, so I'm not too pressed. If I kept it like this, it would probably be okay, but this is fine. I'm not gonna get mad about it. Okay, I'm gonna get a little mad about it. I really like things to be perfect. So when they aren't, I get frustrated sometimes, but whatever. I'm trying to do this whole thing where I'm like, it's all good, it's fine, and actually let it be fine. I don't really feel that way about like art when I draw all the time, because I feel like that's a bit more freeing, where it's just like, oh, it is what it is. Like that line doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm gonna take some of this powder blush that I was using earlier and my little stippling guy here, and I'm gonna put it kind of in the middle of the ear here, just trying to get a little bit of dimension in there. Yeah, see how there's a bit more kind of like dimension and stuff now, and it just feels a bit more like alive. I'm much happier with that. Okay, and then I'm gonna just do the other ear. Now they feel even. So now I'm gonna take some Coty Airspun, which will probably get all over and then some. It smells terrible. I'm not a person who uses like baking powders and stuff, so to me this is like, I don't like it. I'm like really powdering this because I really want it to not have any issues. Also, sorry, I'm not in the frame quite correctly. Then I'm just gonna kind of wipe it off a little. I'm just like smacking the shit out of it. And now I'll just repeat the process, which is just doing this. And as you can see, powder is flying everywhere, which is probably not great for all the cords and stuff in my room. So now I should be able to put on my junk and show you guys what it looks like when it's all together. Cool. Okay, so this is the whole thing put together. I fixed under here and added more gold. There's back of the braid, and there's where I put all of my dumb artwork when it's finished. But yeah, so I made this, and this I didn't make, but I made all this, and then the necklaces. These are slipping because there's some twisty ties. But yeah, so there's the whole thing. I'm an elf now. I'm super pumped. Also, I just think this is so fun. No free feed on the internet. Okay, bye!